have made it to part 2. I have left you guys in the last video and I was running, girl. I was running so fast to my connecting flight in Panama City. So my connecting flight was supposed to take off at midday, and when I landed from David, Panama, like they were already boarding. Like I barely made it to my next flight. I don't know how that happened, but I got there, I saw them load my suitcase into the airplane. I made it. I got to my new destination, but I have never run in an airport before, and I did that day. This is me coming off of the airplane, picking up my suitcase for you to see where my new destination is. I ordered an Uber, which was actually kind of hectic because the spot they had everyone waiting was very, very full of people. The Uber that showed up was a Tesla. I have never been in a Tesla before. Those things are kind of freaky. Don't know if I would recommend to anyone, but I don't know if the palm trees are a little hint, but my new stop is Miami. So yay, Miami. I get to my Airbnb and immediately mess up, right? You see that letter there, right? You see letter A. You see that letter in the instructions. You see letter B. You see the letter I walked into. So basically, I walked into the wrong room. They had 2 apartments. I didn't realize. You could pause if you want to read what happened. Luckily, I didn't touch anything, but everything you're about to see is not where I ended up being at because I'm just dumb. Regardless of the situation, both rooms are pretty identical, very cute and affordable for what I paid, and the Airbnb owner was very nice and understanding. The first thing I did was take an Uber to Target because I realized I left my bathing suit at home. So I went to Target to go buy a bathing suit, which I didn't even end up using by the end of the video. You'll see that. But in my head at that point, I needed one because, hell, I'm in Miami. I need a bathing suit to go to the beach. I walked over after that to a nail salon because my toes were looking crusty. And I was in Miami. I wasn't about to walk around looking crusty. And this girl, she got me right. But I have never in my life had someone get a food processing machine and use it on my feet. I felt disrespected, to be honest. I was like, I know they weren't looking good, but did you have to get a hand mixer to my calluses? Really? But I mean, they were soft afterward. The color she picked was great. I told her to pick whatever. I'm still rocking them on my toes to this day. Took an Uber back. Ordered DoorDash, accidentally ordered it to Fort Lauderdale, so food came really, really late, but ended up with some Venezuelan food and called it a night. I don't have a fork. So it's the next day. It was an easy morning as I waited for one of my college friends to show up. They lived about an hour away from Miami, but they would be staying with me for the 2 days. I got ready, read a little bit, and just hung out till they got there. In my correct room, as you can see. This is me walking out of the Airbnb in the daytime so you can get more of a visualization, where I met my friend as well. I do not know his name. He did not have a leash. But when I tell you, every time he heard that door opening, he would run up to me and say hello. And thankfully the party's about to start regardless because my friend just showed up.
Hi, friend. What is going on? She's in the video. Oh, she did get the air mattress.
So you'll learn about my friend She's here for 2 days. She packed for 7.
I mean, it does kind of look like you're moving it. I don't know.
All we did was quickly put her stuff in the Airbnb room and change. Well, she changed, and then we got ready to head out to take advantage of the rest of the day.
I'm still deciding if I like this. Can I turn both at the same time? You got it? You got it? You got this. You got it? I don't.
We didn't really know where to start, but breakfast was definitely on the list. So that is what we were going to go do at first. This is my first time in Miami, so don't be offended at what I say next. Just know it's my first impression.
Northwest 52nd Street.
Miami, from what I've seen so far, it's like just a little ghetto. Just a little. I'm like,
You see a beautiful building,
yeah,
right?
yeah. And I'm like,
Very
okay.
ghetto, and then, oh, what is this? It looks so pretty. Then we get In it. 600 feet,
Yeah.
circle. Turn right.
But it's like everywhere is the ghetto.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, there's like the suburbia. No.
So I'm not saying it's ugly now. It's a very pretty city place, but it just looked a little weird to me, personally. I like the palm trees. You know, that's a nice touch. Never mind. First thing we did was go to this place called the Salty, which is also in a place called the Wynwood Jungle. I think it was technically closed, the jungle. We didn't care. We walked in there.
Yeah, it does look like a jungle. Does the jungle have donuts? Oh yeah, donuts, coffee, and bread. I don't know. Oh yes.
This place was definitely a little uppity. I've never paid $6 for a donut. I don't think I'll ever pay $6 for a donut again. But they were delicious.
Alright. Maybe. Oh shoot. How we feast. Oh, this is like so pretty.
So my thought process was that we each share like half of it and like save some for when we go back to the Airbnb. But you see,
Okay.
you know, things just kind of happen when you're chatting and, you know, conversating and eating delicious donuts. I definitely had a favorite. I think it was the Tres Leches one, or whatever one that I'm eating right now. This one. I like this one a lot. Very messy. But the thing is, all those donuts you saw before, they did not survive this day.
Movie face on you go.
What happened? I don't know. I will plead the fifth. You know? It just they disappeared. Once we finished eating the donuts, we definitely entered somewhere we were not supposed to go into. It was definitely closed. It was totally being cleaned for an event probably that night. But there was no sign, so they can't sue us or blame us for any damages or leaking any footage. This is apparently the Wynwood Jungle. It looks like it's a party place at nighttime. Don't know, but it looked cute. So 2 things happened as we were looking at all the murals in Wynwood. One, I saw something I've always wanted to see.
wanted to see one of these stupid little robots.
And then 2, I saw that thing get involved in a situation I never thought I'd ever see ever in my life.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
We respect the TV. Go ahead, brother.
I guess I'm just happy that the robot clan and the skateboarder thing clan are at peaceful terms. We kept walking around looking at the murals, and then we started heading in the direction of Wynwood Walls, which is apparently a very popular place. $30 I think it was to get in, by the way, just in case anyone wants to go. And I didn't necessarily know what this whole thing was about. I'm not necessarily an artsy person, but here goes the footage.
Did I just pay $30 to look at Hulk's child? I was. $30 to look at Hulk's spawn.
So initially not too impressed. I thought that was the only thing that was in here. Clearly, obviously, it's a little bigger than that. The first place we walked into had a bunch of paintings that these people in the back are selling. Some were actually pretty cool. I could see why someone would want to buy them, but for the price tag, no thank you. These little glass things were interesting. I would have to say very talented to make those. I agree. However, no home training in the next spot.
Oh yeah, now we know how to get our angles right. Honey, ooh, this one's pretty. This one's pretty. Enamel and acrylic on canvas. Okay. Alright. It just looks like code for something sinister, doesn't it? Doesn't it? You can't tell me it don't. Shit. See cross-eyed. Wait, that thing cross-eyed? The other one, look at this. Yes. Oh, I like this. This one's pretty.
So we did have fun in Wynwood Walls. It was decently interesting. Once we left, we got into the car and went to the fashion district of Miami. And let me tell ya, there's a different breed of people in the fashion district. This is where Versace, Gucci, a bunch of other names. Hunger Games level costumes on these people, to be honest.
Oh my god. What the hell is going on in the city? Sandra.
I'm just confused with you. And that is a man, by the way.
For real?
Yes.
I didn't even look. I didn't even really look. I just kind of peripheral looked. I didn't get a good look, you know?
Most people you think here, this is where everyone do their surgery. Okay?
Uh-huh.
So that wasn't judgment, it was just the outfit. Don't read into that. We then stopped at Sephora because I wanted to buy some stuff that I never get at my Ulta, and it was just conveniently located right there. So we got some stuff there, walked around, and then we ended up at these cute little swings that were, I don't know, photogenically located. So we sat there, took some pictures, and continued walking around. So I really enjoyed our next stop. Once we left the fashion district, we stopped at a place called the Vizcaya, which is apparently some old dude's party house for all his friends. If I had the money, right?
Yeah, just that. Like, imagine like with fairy lights. Oh, they already have it. See? The vision.
So I could already tell that I was gonna like it here just by the entrance, but just wait till you see the interior if you haven't been already.
I would never. It's pretty, but girl, I'm having an indoor wedding, honey.
This is, girl, you can live with this heat. This place is pretty. We are on the hunt for a wedding dress, which, by the looks of it, is not a big wedding dress.
Yes.
It seems
a lot of people at the wedding.
so. We're just gonna inconspicuously walk over there
Yes.
and be like, "Oh no, you're taking pictures," and walk away.
No, I would love to say that we crashed the wedding, but we didn't. It was just the pre-photos, and we basically just followed them around, and wherever they took pictures, we took pictures. So it's not as bad, to be honest. You could see them right there to your right as proof. So here Sandria is giving me a mini history lesson because I believe she's been here already. How this place was a party house for this guy, and he would bring all his friends from all over the world, and the thing had like a sunroof, and it has great acoustics. Oh my god, I was about to say autistics, Jesus Christ. But basically it's a very fancy club for this old guy. I don't remember when this place was built. But yeah, now it's like a historical pretty place that people have weddings and functions and quinceañeras at. This is us walking into the building so we can see what's inside, and it is equally pretty.
What are these fortunate? These are just not forever. These are not touch. Oh, this is you.
See, what's up with them and naked women?
Where?
Right there. I don't understand what's the obsession. So obviously, just to save the building, some things had to be quote-unquote remodeled, but a lot of the furniture and, I don't know, artifacts are original. Here are some of the rooms, and my gosh, this guy had some taste. Like, geez, I get that you're rich, but you do not need all of this. I would get a headache just by looking at this for more than 10 minutes, so we spent less than 2 in each room, because there's no need for all of this nonsense on the walls. Special shout out to my girl by the window. She was taking pictures in that spot since we were outside for like more than 45 minutes. I want to know what her camera roll looks like. Anyway, here are our pictures. So we left the Vizcaya, went back to our Airbnb. I think we just relaxed for about an hour before we headed out to dinner. We did take an Uber because we did not know what parking was like. I somehow became instant friends with the valet. The valet driver took menus and sat us at a high table, and we had some of the best food we had that whole trip. I'm getting one of these. Yes.
That one is touchy-feely. Ooh, this menu. Oh, this will die with this menu.
You know what I'm taking? She goes, picture perfect. And once we finished eating, we headed back and called it a night. So it is the next day and I am exhausted, girl. I am sleepy, I'm tired, but the show must go on because we are in Miami, and even though I want to sleep at 9 o'clock like I always do, I'm still dead, but the show must go on. You are? Alright. We can get something. Is that deodorant?
No, sunscreen.
Oh. She rubbing deodorant on her face for. God, it's not that bad. I ain't smell you at all this time. You ain't stink. So the initial plan was to leave by 9 a.m. But as you can see here, that clearly wasn't going to happen. I forgot who I was with, and I forgot how Sandria travels. I'm not judging, but it's kind of bad. She goes, "What's up?" I've been ready.
I've been ready. What are you talking about? This is perfect.
Okay, which bag do I take? Because we have 5 bags. Oh, bag inside a bag.
Yes, because this is like my personal clothing that I should have worn underwear just in case. You see, this is why you gotta.
So the plan for the day was to do a couple activities and to end the day at the beach. So she is packing mouthwash and extra underwear for those activities. Why? Don't ask me. Did we use any of these things? For several reasons, no. But even if those reasons didn't happen, still no.
I forgot how funny it is to watch you get ready for stuff.
Because it's important. You gotta make sure you have all your ducks in a row. You got the fan, you got this, you know, it's probably in the other bag in the car.
And on our way to our first stop, I saw my very first Waymo. This is like a trip of firsts, I think.
I've never seen one of these Waymos. And having it drive in Miami is crazy.
Yeah, this is the worst place to have a non-driving car. This was a pretty decent drive away from our Airbnb. Nothing too crazy, but enough for us to, talk a little bit in the morning, enjoy the view. The first place we really entered was Miami Beach.
Damn, and she's picking her butt in my shot. You saw that? Jesus. I'm putting that in the show.
People walk like that.
I'm putting you in my show.
Exactly.
Pick it. Look, you about to pick it.
Oh, you see how she walks?
Look, she.
Bow, bow.
I'm so sorry. So sorry. If I had to see her pick her butt, y'all gotta see her pick her butt. I was trying to take a picture of the ocean, and she just walked up in my shot. Anyway, this is us driving on the A18, the A110, some famous highway. I don't know.
These trees are weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, what kind of palm tree is this? Looks like some crazy. Yeah. I don't like it. Looks like it's kind of an Adams family too. Maybe only some people get these apple trees. Keep it. So our first stop was the Miami Botanical Gardens. This place is gorgeous. It's not too large. You can definitely walk through it in 30 minutes if you must, if you have to speed run it. They have a ton of different plants from a ton of different countries, surprisingly. And they have koi fish, and they have like venue places if you want to have a wedding there. It's just very nice. It's a very pretty, peaceful vibe. Free to join, oh my god. Free to go in and just walk around and enjoy the vibes. Yeah, hear the fish. Ooh, this is pretty. So we walked around for a while, had a mini photo shoot right in that spot. And yeah, looked at a bunch of trees, a bunch of weird looking, cool looking, odd looking trees. But it was very pretty. I would recommend. If I lived here, I would come, at least once a year, once or twice a year, definitely. So the plan after this was to go on a speedboat. Clearly that wasn't gonna happen. So it started to rain. Rain on the day I decided to go into the beach water. I was upset. So instead we went to Bayside, I believe it's called Bayside Marketplace. And we, just to walk around, get some food and see what the day would hold. And it ended up being a very fun day.
I feel like there might be more restaurants down there, though.
Okay, yeah.
And we got time now. I got rid of a reservation from 2 days later. We good, bro. Menus, está bien. Yes, but it's definitely cheaper.
Okay, good.
Two
So we ended up deciding to eat at a Cuban restaurant, and surprisingly, I don't think I had ever had just straight up Cuban food. I've had obviously Spanish food and Latin food, and I believe a lot of the things are very similar, but Cuban food, straight up, I don't think I've ever had. So this was a nice little spot. I don't even know what these are called. I thought I was ordering empanadas. This is what showed up. It was good. I ate it. And the food was great. The ambiance was lovely. They had live music. They had bathrooms in the place, even though I sent Sandria out into the mall to go pee. I am sorry, I did not know. But yeah, 10 out of 10. Once we left the restaurant, we realized it stopped raining, thank God. So we hit up Sandria's favorite store. You looked very guilty. Oh! Not. I don't not like Bath & Body Works. It's just, how do you differentiate what you're smelling when you're smelling the entire store at the same time anyway? So turns out this Bayside place is a spot where a bunch of cruises stop, on their little itinerary. So I think at least 5, I counted, 5 cruises were stopped at the same time. So this place went from ghost town to packed real quick. And all the stores that we were looking at packed. I'm pretty sure even though they all have different names, they're all just the same store, to be honest, because they all sell the same stuff. But it is a very pretty, cute spot. I get why cruises stop here, to be honest. And here is the main event. We wanted to go on a speedboat, but we didn't because it was raining. But then we did because it started raining. So here is us buying the tickets and waiting in line. And this was so much fun. If you're coming to Miami and you're not necessarily a partier like me, because I don't even know where the parties are in Miami, go on a speedboat. It gives you the same amount of dopamine.
Yeah. We gonna get wet no matter what he said, so. I'm damn it. Put this. Oh, I should do that.
Let me hear you make some noise.
So this is also like a tour speedboat. It takes you to see a bunch of mansions and yachts and other things that you'll get to see too.
Sunglasses and ladies, those eyelashes. Next stop is Miami Beach.
So I don't know if you can tell, but we were enjoying ourselves just a tad too much. So here is part of the tour where they're taking us to some old building or new buildings, telling us where celebrities live, where their yachts are, etc.
How you feeling? Wet. Yeah, basically.
My two favorite videos of the entire Miami trip are coming up. One is with the cruise and one is the scenic ride entrance back to the Miami harbor.
Hello! Oh, they're all waving. Look at that.
So we survived the event, but honestly, we had a ball. We had so much fun. We were cracking up with the ladies in front of us. The last thing that we did while we were here, though, is go to Chili's. Why Chili's? We just ate dinner. Why are we gonna go over there? Because we wanted lava cakes, and we heard a little rumor that they have like pretty good lava cakes. And let me tell you, it looks just like that picture. Surprise! It is ginormous. And apparently, it is not a single serve cake. It is huge. It comes with 2 spoons for 2 people. But did we each eat the whole thing? Yes, we did. Shut up. Since it did stop raining, we did attempt to do the beach. So we got in the car, drove all the way to Miami Beach again for a second try at it. It was really pretty. It was sunset. We figured we'd at least get the sunset views, but unfortunately the sun was setting at the other side of the island. So we did not see the sunset. We just got the after effects, but whatever. It was still pretty cute. We saw the cruises leaving from their ports. I read my book a little bit. We just chatted a little bit, enjoyed the vibes a little bit. The water was freezing, so I wore my bathing suit underneath this cute little outfit all day for no reason. My back was killing me. But regardless, it was a nice, pretty end to the day.
Looking for a man for Elizabeth. Help wanted. Thank you.
You are joining. You are... I am inviting you to my video. You don't have to diss me on my own video.
Oh. Edit the part out. Thank you very much.
And since she is dissing me, I'm dissing her. In pure Sandria fashion, Miss Scatterbrain locked the keys in the car, so here she is calling the locksmith to unlock her out of the car and get their keys back. Anyway, we ended the night by taking a cute little walk on this boring little boardwalk. Went back home, and then we watched, I don't remember the name of the show, but this episode was dubbed The Revenge of the Unks, and let me tell you, girl, it's ridiculous.
She's just a little bit tall with heels, and I like for a woman to be the same height or shorter, but she is beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And now, is he someone that's your type?
These men are stupid. Stupid.
Real killer. You know, like. But you didn't choose the short one with the all blue. You chose the software engineer.
He didn't pick Kirk Franklin.
Okay, let's start here. We can have your name and age.
My name is Brandon and I'm 40.
Brandon, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Yeah, but it's like, I think the eyebrow joint a little thick to my liking. It did like 41.
So it is the next day, quite literally 3 hours after going to sleep the previous night. And if you know me, you know my body doesn't work that way. I am barely functioning. Regardless, we broke down the room, got everything ready, got in the car because my flight was at 6 a.m. So I had to be out early. I unfortunately had no choice but to book my ticket with Frontier, and let me tell you, I won't be doing that again. I was immediately annoyed, immediately angry, and why was I annoyed and mad at 4 o'clock in the morning? You'll just have to come and see in the next video. Yes, you thought this was done. It is not. Another video is coming. Thanks for watching. Very long one, but hopefully worth it.